wait for the Q5 facelift has been quite long. The SUV stopped selling in India before the BS6 era began, and the pandemic delayed its replacement's arrival on our shores even more. The year 2021 has seen a strong resurgence from the German brand when it comes to launches across all segments, barring the Q series. This facelift makes up for that gap. The Q5 is being assembled at the Skoda Auto Volkswagen India Private Limited plant in Aurangabad, Maharashtra, and is being offered in two trims, Premium Plus and Technology. The latter is the one you see here.
It's a completely new face on the Q5 facelift, starting with the grille. The single frame grille is now flatter and wider, looks nicer as well. The bumper also redesigned, gets a bit more curvy, looks nice. Brand new set of LED headlamps and sleek looking LED DRLs adds to the appeal of the car. The air inlets have come slightly above and silver skid plates as well. On the profile, if you go, you see 19-inch double spoke star designed alloy wheels. You get them only on this higher technology trim that we have with us today. But even the other variant gets 19-inch wheels but with different designs. So overall, this car looks quite modern and fits into the urban lifestyle quite easily.
On the profile, the aluminium roof rails and side skirts also catch your attention. The highlight on the rear are the LED combination lamps with dynamic turn indicators which match the size of the car pretty well. The redesigned tailgate along with bulky skid plates with nicely integrated exhaust tips add a dose of freshness to the SUV. Overall, the look is imposing yet subtle.
Nice clutter-free cabin inside the Q5. The buttons are laid out nicely and there are not too many of them, so you like that. I like this combination of black on the dash and tan on the seats. You get other options as well in terms of interior upholstery, and there's a bit of piano black thrown in as well. So overall looks nice, looks quite premium. The updated 10.1-inch multimedia interface is there as was the case earlier. Clear, responsive, easy to use, so no complaints on that front. And then of course the virtual cockpit, one of the highlights in any Audi car. Again, great to look at, amazing clarity and very functional as well. Finally, a 3D Bang & Olufsen sound system is there on the Q5 as well. So that adds to the premiumness. But yes, this sound system and the virtual cockpit can only be taken if you choose to buy this higher technology trim of the car.
Audi's smartphone interface offers features related to My Audi Connect in the Q5. Ergonomics are well in place as there are many storage options around the seats, while overall the cabin feels quite spacious. The Q5 also gets power adjustable front seats, ambient lighting with 30 color options, 3-zone climate control and a wireless charger. You also get both Type A and Type C charging slots. A large panoramic sunroof extends all the way to the second row and adds to the sense of space. Second row itself is a comfortable place to be in, even for 3 people, notwithstanding the float tunnel. By now we know that Audi is moving towards petrol and electric cars globally, which has also meant that the India portfolio is now devoid of any diesel options. The Q5 gets a familiar mill, one that does duty on many cars in the huge VW family.
The 2-liter petrol engine makes around 247 brake horsepower, but even more impressive is the peak torque figure of 370 Newton meters. This kicks in rather early at 1600 RPM and stays with you all the way till 4300 RPM, which means there's no perceptible lag when you're driving this engine. The setup is rather responsive and the engine is refined as well, so that'll make you happy. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.3 seconds. That's rather impressive looking at the car of this shape and size, and what will bring a bigger smile on your face in the times of really high petrol prices is the fuel efficiency figure, because Audi is claiming a healthy 17 kilometers per liter.
This is partly because of the 12-volt mild hybrid setup the car comes with. The 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch gearbox keeps things engaging, while the sport mode and paddle shifts provide the extra enthusiasm in case you're looking for that. According to Audi, the car reaches a top speed of 237 km per hour, and then you also get as standard the Quattro all-wheel drive system for the road less taken, or even for roads that haven't been fixed for a long time.
All the driving modes come to your aid when it comes to taking on different driving situations, different terrains. The engine response changes, the steering response changes. It's very easy to maneuver this car in tight situations, so going through traffic will not be difficult at all in the Q5. It's a very easy car to handle and drive, and you can spend long hours driving this car without getting tired.
You can choose between comfort, dynamic, off-road, individual and auto modes, and each one ensures that the character of the SUV changes somewhat. Another feature worth talking about on the Q5 is suspension with damping control, which ensures a smooth ride for all the occupants.
Two things work really well on the Q5 when it comes to ride and handling. First, the shape and size of this car, despite being an SUV. It's not really tall and it's wide as well. So those things help in better dynamics. So you can throw this car around corners with a lot of confidence and it will play along really well. And then there's the adaptive air suspension. We've had our share of bad roads, or rather really bad roads today on this drive, and this feature actually works like magic. It helps the car glide over the bad surfaces. Almost nothing is felt inside the cabin. If you're investing in the car like the Q5, it makes all the sense to go in for this higher technology trim, because this is the only one which gets this feature.
The Q5 comes with as many as 8 airbags, including rear side airbags. It also gets the park assist feature for easy parking. Historically, almost half of Audi's total sales in India have come only from the Q range. So the Q5 is a hugely significant product when it comes to Audi regaining its lost ground in India. With all the changes, the car has the potential to do exactly that. But standing in the way are the likes of Mercedes-Benz GLC, BMW X3 and the Discovery Sport. But we'll have to see if Audi prices the Q5 competitively when it launches the car next month. We feel a price between 55 and 60 lakh rupees will really set up the heat in the segment.